All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Real Handsome, episode 33. We got my man Drew, my man Cole, my man Sam, and my man myself, because I'm also a man of myself.
Rockin' Montana.
And you might be wondering, actually, you probably aren't wondering, because absolutely nothing is different right now. Nothing has changed.
Yeah.
And what is happening is simply natural. There's no difference.
We're here in Columbus in Sam's apartment studio still.
Yeah, we're just all facing a different direction at this point, I think.
We needed to take a break from each other's faces.
Yeah.
So we're on Zoom now. Drew looks like a helicopter pilot if you're watching the video.
Dude, Zoom is this is going to be an adjustment for sure. But
all things in life are adjustments.
Yeah.
And the reasoning for the Zoom would probably have to be because we are all now in different locations. And so as Cole said, he is back in Columbus in the old stew. Sam,
I'm in Colin's apartment.
Gloomy, Ohio.
And
it was
Sam, where are you? Sam, where are you?
I'm in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I feel like I should be talking with a southern drawl as well.
I think you have a different twang to you, brother. There's a little bit difference going on there in Tennessee.
Are you trying to say that you would just move to a place and suddenly start talking different? I don't understand why anyone would ever do that. This has been simply natural. There is no difference in how I'm speaking, if that's what you're alluding to.
I mean, I have been here for a week, so I feel like I've definitely taken on the southern accent now that I'm a specialist in southern accents.
All right, that's tight. Same show though. So Drew, what's your current event?
I do want to know one more.
Oh no.
Drew and I are legitimately only 12 steps away from each other. That right across the room. So don't let these boxes fool you.
12 steps, 12 yards, whatever you might call them.
Actually, since you guys have left, I've started using the metric system.
Yeah, everything's just bigger in Texas, so I don't even know how they measure anything around
here. You're
here.
using kilometers over there?
Kilometers.
Yeah.
So that's some European trash. That shit out of here.
I've become increasingly more European since you guys left and super metrosexual.
Perfect, dude.
Right now, you look like a European guy who just like runs for a living.
Yeah,
but like you don't have an actual job. Like you're just like
runs.
A track guy. You just run.
Sponsored by New Balance. I just run everywhere.
You run to live. You run to live.
Or maybe like the guy from Icarus. You're like that guy.
Bro, my grandpa ran in college, and like he'll always tell me, he's like, "Yeah, I ran my way through college." It's like a joke. I don't know. It's not that funny.
That's all right, man. Maybe you can try again in a little bit.
Okay. What's your current event though?
Yeah, current events.
What is my current event? Let me look over on my dual monitor system.
What's been happening?
Anything going on in Afghanistan still?
Okay. Do you not have the current events?
I got
anything still happening over there?
My current event is cracked.
Ooh,
cracked.
Let's start with your current event.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I need to get the exact numbers up. But so Mexico, as you may remember, drug lord El Chapo.
I know Mexico.
Right?
I know Mexico.
Drug lord El Chapo.
We do.
They are not auctioning actually. It's a lottery system for the entire country of Mexico. They're doing a lottery system to see who wins his house.
Oh.
As long as they keep their house on that side of the border, I don't care. They can't come up over here. As long as the house stays over there, let them have the house.
Dude, kind of disappointing though. It's like his house is only like $200,000, and like
that's weak, dude.
It's actually $183,000.
That's kind of cheap, though.
That must just be in pesos. I know most of the houses there are made of dirt.
I guess like, the actual current event is El Chapo poor? Has he always just been a poor person?
Just terribly unhealthily, just in debt. That would be kind of funny.
Just the biggest fraud ever.
Nah, he's the fellow who's locked up right now, right? Or is
He's
he dead?
locked up.
Okay.
I think he's locked up, but he's really good at escaping.
Okay.
Yeah, he escaped jail like before he got let out for some weird shit.
The master evader. I know a few people like that.
You gotta love him, dude. The escape artist.
Well, that was only in Mexico, though, because now that he has been arrested by officials of the United States,
now that
he has not been let out of that establishment. He can't even get a free meal there. He can't even get a meal.
I hope he gets out again.
Yeah, that would be something.
I hope he chokes on his Whataburger, dude. I hope he chokes on it.
Amen.
All right, I got a current event. And this is something that all just people of my type are interested in, Southerners, you know. Not really though. It's just movie news. You know, the new Batman movie's coming out next year, and the
it's fading, bro. The accent is fading.
I don't even understand what you're talking about. Accent. It's just kind of how I'm speaking. It's just
accent.
The villain, the Penguin, featured in this new Batman movie, is going to be given his new HBO show. Now, that's a separated series from the actual movie. And the Penguin is played by our good friend over across the pond, Colin Farrell. And that's about all I know. It sounds pretty good. Sounds like HBO Max be digging their heels in on these like one offshoot spin-off superhero shows. We got the Peacemaker coming in with his own show from Suicide Squad. And I just got news. Yeah, that's going to be good. But yeah, Penguin's going to be having his own show as well. I'm stoked to hear about that. Heard about that like 3 moons ago. And I haven't been able to sleep since.
And that's Robert Pattinson's debut as well as the Batman, bro. So that'll be interesting.
They're really picking up like the whole detective Batman aspect of like the old school comics. It's not going to look, it's really more grassroots, real raw, real shit, you know. So that's my current event.
Very insightful.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. I mean, it's just what the people come here for, and that's what I provide.
Well, God bless. Yeah. God bless.
God bless.
Golly gee.
God bless, brother.
Well, my current event is not so current, but it was recently the 20th anniversary of 9/11.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of documentaries that came out. A whole bunch, actually. I watched plenty of them. I shed a few tears while watching, actually plenty of tears. But there was a story about a man who he was inside of Tower 1, and he had saved someone from Tower 1. And there's a whole gallery of photographs of him outside of Tower 1 with the woman, saving her and them making a friendship. And you know what? The accent doesn't work here because it's kind of serious. It's like kind of a serious thing.
You were throwing me off, bro.
What accent? Why are you talking like that now? I don't understand. Now you're changing your voice. Now you sound different.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll keep going. His daughter was on the plane that hit the tower he was in, or his sister. Oh. His sister was on it. I just thought that was fucked up.
Yeah,
and,
it's a wild clinky dink.
That's the one that's the documentary on Hulu.
Yeah.
I definitely shed some tears. I was watching that one with my pop like last week.
Amazing, dude.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
9/11, never forget.
9/11,
never forget, dude.
Never forget.
I think I've been on every streaming service, and every single streaming service seemed to have done their part in making sure that we certainly could never even possibly think to forget. Like everywhere you look, there's a nice, and it's a good thing. But
the streaming services are the real heroes, though.
Yeah,
it's like
the real heroes.
They're doing what people aren't doing, and that's talking about it. All right.
A old gentleman, age 65, has set the world record for most Cars, the movie, toys at 1,200 pieces of Cars memorabilia sitting in his fucking house, just wasting space. And that's it.
Now, Mater was my favorite character.
Of course.
I did like
Does he have a life-size cutout, or not even cutout, probably just full-on 3D sculpture of Mater?
He has huge ones, and I assume he has some replica of Mater that he just claps his cheeks every night, dude. He just fucks them.
It's like the TLC people that fall in love with their cars.
Yeah, he has like a pocket pussy, like in the shape of a Mater and in the shape of Lightning McQueen that he just absolutely rails every night.
Maybe it could be the shape of like the sexy cars too, though.
Yeah.
Like
Porsche.
the sexy.
I feel like
Porsche.
one of the girl cars is pretty cute.
Yeah, you could definitely. I'd get behind the. Now that we're on the subject, if I had to fuck any of them, it'd be the forklift dude, the little Italian forklift guy that like picks up the tires and throws them everywhere.
Isn't his name in the movie actually just Guido?
I'm pretty.
Oh
sure
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a slang term for like an Italian dude.
I think it's like an offensive term
Yeah.
for
Guido
Italian
is-
people.
Guido is like white man. I'm pretty sure.
Serious question though: if you
I'm gonna
were
look
to
it
fuck, if you were to fuck a car, what make and model would it be?
Like a real car.
Yeah, like if you were gonna really just fuck the shit out of a car, make and model, and maybe year,
I think
and interior.
Shit, dude. What's like the Shelby or something? You know what
Ooh,
I'm
the
talking
Ford
about?
Shelby.
The Ford Shelby, isn't it like curvy?
Kirby.
Sure.
Yeah,
I
curvature.
think that's the
Not
one
that-
in that movie, Ford versus Ferrari. And
Hold on,
it
hold on,
beat,
picture of
and
it.
it beat Ferrari.
And
Let's
it
just say
beat it.
that.
I would. You go.
Go
You
ahead.
first. No. I know. I know what you're gonna choose.
That's Drew's pick. Is that the chick
Right
from
there.
Cars?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I like
okay.
that.
You can see the caption there too.
This car looks like a cock-loving whore.
Yeah.
Oh, see,
She
no,
does.
this car is like more like Dukes of Hazzardy. I don't think I want
Let me
that
see.
one. You can't really
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
that's a built Ford Tough.
I don't want
That'd be a rough
yeah,
night. That'd be a rough night. And
It would be a rough night.
I would
I-
go with like something sleek, something small,
Like a
something
Tesla.
compact.
Smart
No,
car.
Tesla. A Tesla would be nice.
I'm not trying to electrocute my cock. I'm
A
trying to
Tesla
get
could
it
get
wet.
it.
I'm trying to get my cock wet. I need oil. I need gas. I don't need electricity sourcing through my penis. I need an old school Porsche, dude. I need one of those things that them old 911s, them
Big
curved-
hips.
them
Them
curved
big
bitches.
hips.
I need it, and I need it
Hell
in my lap, and I need to feel it.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
car I
go
would
with like a 2004 like sports sedan.
Ooh.
Like
Ooh.
like an Acura maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe like maybe
A
like
nice,
a
sleek-looking car.
Scion, maybe a Scion TC.
Like a Pontiac. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe yeah.
A discontinued
Ooh.
model.
Hell yeah, dude. An exotic, a nice little rare car. Hell yeah.
Maybe like a Prius.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Somebody
All
hit
right.
me with
Yeah.
a real.
I'm feeling real frazzled. For reasons unknown probably to anybody. I'm just in the midst, or I guess the end of what would be considered a move across several states and miles and state lines. During that, you have to literally pack up all your stuff and then put it into a new place and then drive that little place across the country and unpack that little place and put all that stuff into a new place. And that is a recipe for anxiety for me.
Mhm.
I get real fucking frazzled. I need to know where all of my stuff is, and I need to know the order of which it was packed, and that shit better come out packed the way I saw it in the box. If things move around in the box, I start to freak out, and now that I got everything in my space, I'm feeling like I'm finally able to like drop the shield and be like, okay, I can start throwing shit wherever. I'm starting to feel a little more
Pile shit
comfortable.
up. Hell yeah.
But
You're so concerned about all of your shit, and then
Yeah.
once it's unpacked, you're like, "Fuck everything that I own."
Yeah. There are
Hells, baby.
just like little pieces of, I don't know, just like bags. Like I even kept the boxes by which I packed all my stuff with. I can't find myself parting ways with these boxes because I just feel the sentimentality that I can't have them. I think.
Wait, did you store boxes in your place then? Because I was like hunting down the rest of the boxes to throw away. You kept the boxes.
I kept keen notice on the boxes that were carrying my stuff, and I made sure that I had those within my eyesight, within my drawer, and within my possession. And they are currently just hanging out in my closet because I am a bona fide hoarder. I think it is 100% real, and it might be time to seek help. I don't know. I think about it often.
Get help.
Maybe.
You do an inventory list? Do you do an inventory list?
Maybe I'll have to break in and just light your room on
fire. You're just gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
Honestly though, remember in Los Angeles, my roommate Sasha, he had like piles of boxes and like grocery bags that he was just like keeping in the kitchen for like no reason.
That is where I feel myself going. Like I feel myself.
It was ridiculous. So like I tried to like throw them away one day, and he almost like started like crying.
Dude, it's like definitely some type of like obsessive compulsive or like hoarding type of, I don't know, thing. I'm not trying to diagnose your roommate. I remember Sasha too.
How dare you diagnose him, dude? How dare you diagnose him?
I feel myself similarities in that, and I could almost see myself
in
getting
him
to that point. Drew, if you ever see me stacking boxes outside in the living space, you're free to take me out to the tree over there and tell me to look at the birds and just shoot me in the back of the head, you know? So do that.
Lenny, you are becoming the Lenny of the Drew and Ethan dynamic, dude, over there.
Speaking of Lenny, dude, I got him right here.
Of Mice and Men, the only book that I own.
That's hilarious.
I'm feeling real detoxed. On Friday night, me and our lad Colin decided to delete all of the social media off of our phone. So for the past 2 days, I have not had Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter on my phone. And yesterday was really sick. All day I was like, this is fucking great. I'm not looking at my phone. I don't give a shit what anybody else is up to. I felt like I was on top of the world. Today has been the fucking worst. I've asked Colin and everybody else with us at least like 20 times if I'm allowed to re-download Instagram because I want to go and look at things so bad. Specifically, I want to check out some of, people post in prime real estate on Sundays. And
prime real estate.
I want to be seeing that shit. But we're going until Wednesday, 6:00 on Wednesday night. We're allowed to re-download the apps, but I'm feeling my brain is feeling refreshed to some degree.
I feel like everybody should do that, to be honest with you.
There's an uptake in pictures of what on Sundays, like
houses.
People just know that like if you post on like Sunday, like in the afternoon or at night, that they're gonna get the most likes because that's when everybody is like on their phone, like looking at shit. So people save their best pictures for that day. And I want to go see all the good shit that's going on,
You ain't missing much. You might be following cooler people than I follow, but it's mostly just a big pile of slop and just a bunch of bullshit. But I'm addicted to it as well. I look at it a ton. I wish I had the type of I did it with Twitter. I'm not really on Twitter that much anymore, but I've just filled my Twitter time with Instagram time times 2. So
yeah, I'm Instagrammed to the max. It's been refreshing.
I'm still a Twitter guy. I'm still big on Twitter.
Yeah.
Finance. Are you finance Twitter still?
Yeah. I couldn't really dig myself out of that hole.
Yeah.
Like once you start to follow the FinTwit people,
it just sticks with you.
It's a snowball effect. And then you realize like 2 years down the line after you've lost and gained thousands of dollars over and over again that it's all just one big joke and that it's all bullshit.
And that money is just an inanimate object, and
right.
And then we live in the forest for 6 years and eventually eat the wrong type of mushroom, and then we die.
Y'all talking about fake money, online money, digital money? What? What is that?
Cryptocurrency.
Huh?
You know what we're talking about. You know
I
crypto.
don't know.
Real fucking sick, dude. Ethan and Drew know Cole isn't in the big boy league. He's in the little boy league. But my team is so fucking good, dude. It's disgusting. I have won twice now by margins of 50 plus, and I'm just on an absolute tirade. And I can't wait to play you and Drew and Ethan and just absolutely mollywop
Now,
their teams.
This is your bunny hopping fantasy league, because I know you're into bunny hopping and it's like your favorite sport of all time, right?
Bunny hopping.
This is your bunny hopping fantasy league, right? This is what you're talking about?
I don't even know what that means. Bunny hopping?
I'm
uneducated.
I encourage all of our listeners to go back to the sports episode about 4 episodes into this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Where you yourself were willing to be crucified over your defense of bunny hopping.
The bunnies. I remember that episode.
Was this the most extreme sport? Or what was it? Yeah.
It was like you guys were talking about like weird sports and like you were like talking about like bunny racing or something.
Yeah. But your fantasy team
is fucked up, and you boys are about to get your cheeks clapped.
You better be careful with this talk.
I'll have a little rebuttal in my butt. Yeah, I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm about to be later tonight.
I'm interested, dude.
That was
we don't need to talk about it right now, but
we can talk about it. No, it's actually really good for me because I was gonna. My reel is real humbled because
of course.
And it's actually not about Cole. It's more about Ethan because I'm not sure I've ever lost to Ethan before. But also, I've never really been bad at fantasy. And now here I am at 0-2 in both leagues. And, I shouldn't say that yet with Cole. But losing to Ethan is fine. I haven't had a Sunday just absolutely ruined by one player like Dirty Derek has done tonight.
Oh, my God, dude.
Don't forget about Cooper Cup.
Cooper
and Scooper Scup, but like
yes sir, filling it to the brim,
dude. Losing to Cole is a whole different thing. It's like it's like losing to some like the kid in class who like reminds the teacher that there's homework or something. It's like losing to that.
What a comparison!
Wow. Okay.
Whereas losing to Ethan, like he's trying to be polite about it. He's like, there's actually, you know what? That's just as bad. He's like, there's Dirty Derek. There's another touchdown.
Losing
it's the passive aggressive.
I will say I've been harassing you all week. I've been nonstop with it, and I'm like not even that good at like harassing you.
That's what's crazy is like you called me when I was like beating you, and I'm like, wait, do you even know that? Like how the game's going right now?
I was watching.
Yeah. And like it's still not set in stone.
It's not set in stone, but it's pretty likely that I will.
You know, Lamar already threw an interception.
Yeah. No.
Hell yeah, baby. Fuck that guy.
Hey, a motion to make fantasy talk just a segment every week for the season. We should just have fantasy talk.
We can replace that with we'll replace with something else.
Yeah.
We'll take one of them away.
We can cycle them in, but yeah.
You guys want to hear my rant?
Yes, sir.
All right. So as you can see, I'm at Colin's place right now, and this is my bike. It's my mom's bike technically, but I have a nicer bike. Not that my mom's bike is bad or anything. Like that bike is fine, but it's been causing me a lot of stress because, as you know, a lot of young people do on the weekends, they'll drive their car to one of their friends' houses. Then you end up going out and Ubering home, and then you leave your car somewhere, and then you're like, okay, well now I got to go and like get my car, So I rode my mom's bike over to Colin's house, and I was like, I'll come pick this up tomorrow.
How far is that?
Get my car. It's not that far. It's like a couple of miles.
Okay.
But I would,
Huffy Schwinn.
Is that
It's a trek. It's a trek.
Oh, sweet.
My bike is a Fuji touring bike. It's sick. But this bike, it doesn't fit in my car. And it's like, it will not fit in my car. And Colin wants this bike out of here. Like it's in his fucking room. It's in his living room. And I don't know if he actually cares, but it's causing me stress because I feel like I'm like burdening him with this bike being here. but
Sounds like you're riding it
can't
home.
get it out of here, and I have to ride it home or do something. And it's been a week now, and I've tried to come pick it up a couple of times, and every single time it doesn't work, or Colin's busy or I'm busy, and it's like no, I have my car, and it doesn't fit.
The front wheel doesn't come off or anything?
It probably does, but I'm not a mechanic, so the bike stays in Colin's room.
I think you just pull out a thing and it comes off. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it's easy.
Like I just said, Sam, I'm not a mechanic, so that doesn't register to me like what
You gotta grease the wheel before you take it out, and then you gotta take the whole tire off. And
I don't even understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Tires, dude.
We just got that unlimited minutes.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We just became Russell Westbrook, Mr. Unlimited.
By the grace of God. By
Triple
the grace
double.
of God.
We've been blessed, baby.
The bike. I'll get it out of here.
Just stop being such a dick to your friends. Get your bike.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I'm doing a little side rant too, because what you just said. I think that I might be like mean to you guys and like everybody else that I love in my life a little bit. I feel like I'm kind of like a mean person.
Yeah.
And not in a way where I'm like actually like being mean, but just like it's like terms of endearment gone too far sometimes.
Nah, dude, it's tough love.
Literally just a huge piece of shit.
Yeah.
Terms of endearment.
Yeah.
Drew knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I do. Because I've been getting it all week. Like it's just fantasy football, and every single day is a text saying like you're trash, and it's not even about it doesn't
different.
Feel like fantasy. It just feels like you're trash. You're trash.
The fantasy talk is strictly fantasy talk. I'm talking about like, dude, you said earlier to me this week. I'm going back to what you texted me because we were talking shit to each other. And you said something that did not feel like it was fantasy related. It felt like you were calling me out for some shit.
Well, it goes back both ways.
It's on fucking Instagram, and I can't get on Instagram because it's deleted.
Oh, I did say
you said that like I have no self-worth or some shit.
Shit.
Drew is like you're ugly and have no self-worth.
Oh, you're a mistake. You're a mistake.
When I have you in fantasy, this is what is to be expected. I mean, that was purely fantasy. Nothing else.
Whatever.
So,
I'm not offended by it.
It was all make believe, dude. It's all make believe.
You're a fucking asshole. This is fantasy. This is fantasy, right? You're a fucking piece of shit.
Bro,
you don't love yourself.
Yeah, you're
this
just
is
calling
fantasy.
people out
This
for
is
like
fantasy land.
Shit, and then you're like, dude, it's just like we're playing in fantasy on something.
I'm kidding, dude.
You suck. You suck. You smell like shit, and nobody likes you at all. This is fantasy.
I just remembered
fantasy.
I remembered what Cole did today. He FaceTimed me, and I think like maybe the only things that came out of his mouth were "you suck." But other than he made me go in, and then he does the flip around. He's like, "Let me see the place. How you doing? How you doing?" Then I bring it in to Natalie. He's like, "Turn the phone. Let me see Natalie." And he just goes, "Tell Drew he sucks," and hangs up.
Oh my god!
Sneak diss, dude. It was premeditated. Lock this man up.
It's almost like you're tiptoeing around something, dude. Just like say what you mean. All right.
Just tell him he's ugly, dude.
Yeah.
Tell him he's ugly.
You're holding back.
I wouldn't hold back. If I had anything to say, I would have said something terribly mean to you when you left last weekend. But I have no resentment in my heart for you, Drew.
This segment.
This is a play that's being put on.
Charade.
Now hold on.
This segment is brought to you by BetterHelp.com. You can go to use our promo code http://www.betterhelp.com/
It's //
I will
motherfucker.
Use our promo code RH.
My little shit to bed right here. I will say that when I made you turn the camera around to say hi to Natalie, and then I said, "Tell Drew he fucking sucks," and hung up. We were at town hall drinking a little bit, and I was kind of feeling myself being funny. But after I did that,
when you feel yourself, you say that. When you feel yourself, you say that.
You.
I'm feeling myself right now.
That you think that I have ego, and you hate when I'm happy. You wish that I was sad forever.
Well, I do think when you drink, your ego grows.
Yeah,
It grows.
I'm not very much fun to be around when I'm feeling myself too much.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's all love. Fucking hate you though.
Yeah, man. Hey, dude, just fantasy talk.
Just
You're ugly as
fantasy.
shit,
Hey,
dude.
man,
You're
it's all just
so ugly.
Oh, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, the fucking
Lamar.
fantasy football talk segment each week has got to be just called just fantasy, and it has to devolve into anger and argument
Yeah, just
each
like
time.
resentment towards your
Yeah.
friends that you take out through fantasy.
You're chronically depressed, but Marquise
Yeah.
Goodwin's gonna go nuts.
But the virgin is gonna catch an 80-yarder, bro.
Fantasy talk.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah.
All right, who else got a rant?
I guess it's me. So, oh god, I don't know, dude.
You guys just
Your
ranted
life
for
is just
10
perfect.
minutes.
Yeah, everything's just perfect.
Yeah.
No, actually, I listened to the Santino podcast with Neil Brennan about ayahuasca, and then I went down a huge hole about ayahuasca, and I went and I listened to a bunch of Neil Brennan's podcasts, and now I'm like so on the train, and I really like want to do it, and I've been like going on the subreddits and looking for shaman.
We got to find a shaman. They're close by. They're all in South America.
Yeah,
As
you
long
just
as
gotta
they
go
don't come
down.
up here. As long as the shamans don't come up here illegally, they go
Yeah.
stay where they are.
Yeah.
Right? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what-
maybe perhaps we fly them in and even do their paperwork for them.
Yeah, maybe
You
we
know.
even set them up with a citizenship. Maybe even take the test for them. But as long as they got their papers, I'll be distributed the medicine.
Yeah, I mean they're usually like Venezuelan too, so like if they're not Mexican, then that's fine.
Yeah.
Yes,
As,
sir.
as long as they're not Mexican.
Yeehaw.
Oh, that's not the rant. Hey, we're
This
still
is
fantasy
fantasy.
talk.
This is
Fantasy
fantasy. Okay? This is a fantasy. All right?
no, but actually I do want to do ayahuasca, and I feel like if I did it, I could come back on here and explain my feelings about Cole like so eloquently. Like the
Whatever.
best.
Knows the world.
No,
The
but it
man will
wouldn't
know
be bad.
the world.
I'm saying it wouldn't be bad. It would be like just a clear.
Yeah, it'd be really good. Same
Yeah,
with me too.
Yeah, it would be good about all of you, I think, for the most part.
Except your fantasy team.
Dude,
dude.
I go and do ayahuasca, and then I'm just like, Drew means nothing to me.
It's like your first 2-hour battle is just like me in your head, and I'm just like a physical representation.
Harassing
They're like,
him,
it's like a
Ghost.
therapy thing. They're like, do you want to talk about anything? And I'm like, Drew means nothing.
I thought you were gonna say you come to a revelation after like a 6-hour trip, like Drew sucks at fantasy.
Yeah. His
like-
team is kind of terrible.
I'm like, I should have traded for Justin Jefferson.
You spend like
So good.
$800 on peyote and
Spare
ayahuasca,
me.
and you come out with that.
yeah.
But yeah, dude, I want to do ayahuasca. That's my rant. I'll save the rant about ayahuasca for when I do it,
Yeah.
I guess.
and then
that's
I'll
my rant.
talk about it. Or we'll do a live session.
Hell
on the
yeah,
pod.
dude.
Oh shoot! See, that would be the reason why I could do ayahuasca. It would have to be something that forces me into the situation, which is probably the worst way to do ayahuasca. It has to. Usually, it's best if you go into it on your own accord. I'm just afraid of it. I've heard so many stories, and it just seems like an intense situation. And I barely floated. It's sink or float with the psychedelics, and I barely floated with shrooms and acid. So I don't know how I do with the ayahuasca.
Like
I think,
it would rattle your soul, dude.
I think it would change me. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would be speaking different. Let's just say that.
The way Neil Brennan talks about it is the only reason I want to, even though like he was like, yeah, you can listen to me, but my friends like had terrible experiences. So
Yeah.
like who knows what you could go through. But I think if we all had a bad one together, it could make for some good content.
Just a terrible.
Just a terrible time.
Hell yeah.
us
I've
puking
never-
and shitting ourselves.
Yeah.
I've still never done drugs, so I'm probably not in on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight edgy guy over here. I get it.
He's
I'll
Um,
sit
he's
you
the
guys up.
Euro runner. He's the
Here.
Euro runner.
He's clean, dude. Piss
You
test
know
me.
I
Piss
just run-
test me.
I just
I
run
just-
around roundabouts, spend me quid.
Spend me quid with the lads at the pub
No need to take the underground. I've just been running everywhere these days.
in my A6.
I don't even take the tram. Fuck the tram.
The trolley. I don't even take the trolley anymore.
Oh,
I
Those
run.
slime scooters making a mockery of my left, right, left, right.
what's that then? You fancy an Uber? Why don't we just run there?
It's only 68 kilometers away.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can run.
No, yeah, that's my rant. Fantasy talk.
Fantasy talk. How about Dirty Derek, baby?
I got a rant, and it involves Dirty Derek, and I also have a side rant that I'll get into after. But yeah, fuck yeah, my goddamn fantasy team this week overperformed. Last week was a modest 110. Now it was like a big old fucking sack getting dropped on somebody's face of 140 points, and that's 40 points from Derrick Henry. That's 30 points from the cup. That's 20 cups from Cortland Sutton, and that's one happy me. And it sounds like 2-0. That's one rant. Other rant is we went to this amazing food establishment the other night. Barbecue out your ass, man. This place has everything you want. Not Terry Black's.
Stubbs.
Place called
Stubbs is good, dude. Stubbs is good.
We went there the first night we got there, and Sam, you'd be happy to hear this too. There's like a lineup of musical acts outside. We went in. I don't know where the stage is in this place. It might be in the basement, but one of the acts is Don Tolliver, and I know you love chorus. Chorus King. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Is a vibe.
That is a chorus king.
Dude,
Don
insane.
Tolliver is on the lineup for I think next weekend, and then the weekend after that, Jack Harlow's going there.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
I'm
What do
down
you
to
think?
line up something and go there and just fucking hit it.
But before you go to the show, you stuff your face with. You get a choice. It's the major plate or the minor plate, and it's not a decision to be taken lightly. This is
and
in
Ethan,
many ways life.
Ethan, can you describe your performance?
Yes, so it's not a decision to be taken lightly. Things go awry. Your eyes can be bigger than your stomach. You can order 3 meats, 2 sides, and a drink and whatever
3
else.
meats?
3 different meats, dude.
Oh
from
my
From a
God.
choice of 8. I got the brisket. I got the chicken. I got the pulled pork. I did not finish by any stretch of the imagination. I couldn't. I was talking a big game too. I was even considering entering a contest of how fast we could eat with Drew right beforehand. And to be honest, I was embarrassed. I downed the fries. I downed the mac and cheese because carbs, I'm your carb guy. I will eat as much carbs as you put in front of me. But something about meat and the continual chewing and sometimes the extra texture just makes it a little bit tougher. And yeah, couldn't finish. So
Did you get the
performance-
sweats?
No.
The meat sweats?
No, but yeah, I mean, poor performance, but honestly, shout out to Stubbs Barbecue. That place was really, really good.
Hell yeah, baby. Stubbs. Don't they make their own barbecue sauce? I'm pretty sure.
They do.
yeah.
We almost got Natalie to steal one of their bottles of Stubbs sauce.
So you just admitted on
The crime.
live
Well,
television.
Well, we didn't
Yep.
do
Yeah.
anything. But here's the listen.
Allegedly,
when you
fantasy.
get it
talk.
when you get it to go box, when you're a big back baby bitch like myself and you can't finish your major plate and should have ordered a minor plate, you get a box and they give you take home barbecue sauce.
Oh, hell yeah.
So you are not without the required saturator of your meats when you go home.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Get those wet
Yeah.
meats, baby.
Yeah.
Those wet meats, baby.
Mhm.
Floppy steaks.
Dude, you should have
Floppy
seen how-
steaks, dude.
Dude.
I had those on the menu too.
Mhm.
Um,
I'm looking forward to us getting together and having a sloppy steak night and just having a great time.
They can't stop you from pouring your water all over it. They can't. I ate barbecue today, dude. It was all right. It was all right. Tennessee is nothing like Texas barbecue, to be honest with you.
Well, it's just nothing like Texas, brother.
It ain't Texas. It's long. It ain't big. That's how the ladies describe me. That's my joke for the day. Long, not big.
So Sam, I saw you took pictures at a show, at a comedy show.
So I took pictures for Steve Hofstetter. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. Ginger dude.
Stand-up comedian.
He's pretty cool. Had a little chat with him, and in like his openers, he actually runs a fund. And Ethan, this may be something that you want to look into, a fund for stand-up comedians. Basically, it's a scholarship that he'll give an up-and-coming comedian to basically quit their day job and pursue stand-up comedy full-time.
That sounds super cool, but I would never get that scholarship because I suck dick on stage right now. I would not be given any sort of type of stipend for my skill, but still honing the craft, you know. That's cool. That's cool though, because you don't really hear about stuff like that all the time.
I don't know how much it is, but he was chatting to me about it, but it's pretty cool. I've never heard anything, even for like the art community in general, having a scholarship like that outside of a school.
With the sole goal of just having them quit their day job. Like that's
and pursuing full time. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Cool dudes. The venue was dog shit. There was music blaring through the walls from the bar next door, and the mic was cutting out like every 5 minutes. So it was all right. I got good pictures, so not a big deal, but cool dudes. The two openers were really nice. Pretty funny dudes. One was from Tennessee, and one was actually, I believe, started in Texas. I don't know where, but
cool.
Very fun. And I will go straight into what the fuck I'm going to bitch about. I am so tired of seeing these dudes get hearts in their hairlines. Certified Lover Boy was dog shit. And
Way Too Sexy.
Way Too Sexy is terrible. I love Young Thug. I love Future. Drake just has really put me in a bind to hate his guts. And just stop the hearts, dude, in the hair. Just stop. It looks bad. White people shouldn't be doing it. And I've seen a couple white people do it, and it makes me even more mad.
Wait, why? Why shouldn't white people do it?
Because they don't have the type of hair for it.
So it's more of a just style thing. Like if you don't have coarse hair, no heart.
It's making me think about like that picture of that little white kid that like braided his hair and like dressed up like Allen Iverson at that one 76ers game.
Oh yeah.
That's sick.
Or you look like Drake's son, dude, when he gets cornrows.
Yo, dude, Drake has his son dripped the fuck out. Let me tell you this, dude. He shows little snaps of him on his Instagram every now and then. Like, talk about having the best life as a kid. Like, you are Drake's son. You're just a baller.
Well, now he's Drake's son. Before, I think Drake...
Before he was hiding him from the world.
He's always biologically been his son, but now he is like...
Now he's his son.
But science, nobody likes science. Nobody likes biology. What even is all that hooey?
Drake is a man of God. He has no time for science.
Yeah, what the hell even is science?
Without Pusha T, would we even know that Drake has a son?
No, not at all.
I mean, dude, I watched the video with him in... What interview was he on? And he was talking about how he came up with the bars for the stripper when Drake fucked the prostitute or whatever it was. Or maybe it was Kanye, I can't remember. But he's like, I've been sitting on this picture for months, just waiting to drop like a stupid bar about him fucking a prostitute, which is hilarious.
You know, hilarious. Just the plastic prostitute fucking bars that rap predicates itself off of.
Exactly. But he sees the platinum in the clouds. What a terrible fucking line. Pusha T can suck my dick for right now until he drops his album.
I love Pusha T. but that
I
there's
love
some
Pusha
verses
T
that-
too.
I also love Pusha T.
I love Pusha T. This also reminds
I love
me
Pusha
of
T.
this.
I love I love
No.
Pusha T.
Wait,
No.
Seriously,
love
guys,
Pusha
because
T.
I actually really.
I like him a lot.
Can you guys hear me? Am I frozen? Because I'm trying to tell you that I really like Pusha T.
Oh,
Can I just get my 2 cents in here?
I
But
love
I just
him.
want to just say really
I
quickly
love
before you,
Pusha T.
before you talk, I just want to say I really like Pusha T.
Yeah. I'm actually
Just gonna
listening
hear
to
me.
something right now.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you guys heard of this song? Have you guys heard this song before? It goes like money, pussy, alcohol.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not saying that.
What a banger. Oh my God.
Oh my god. Hey, but this whole thing reminds me of when Jeremy Lin got braids, and it was in like the sports news cycle for
Yeah.
like a month.
Yeah, and he had the
Yeah.
mohawk. He had the 4 foot mohawk.
Appropriation.
Dude, yeah, like every like black TV host was like talking about Jeremy Lin like he committed a war crime.
Cancel him. Cancel him.
Jeremy
Like-
Lin, baby.
You Asian, bro. Just
Sounds like a Charles Barkley thing, dude.
what if they just Uno reverse it? You Asian, bro. Just start cooking fried rice.
Just get bad. Go study some math, bro. Why you have cornrows?
Did the
Take
cornrows
those
look
braids
good?
off and do math homework, Jeremy.
Jamie.
Oh fuck! Who's the racist one here? Not me.
Yeah, we
It's
all
a
moved to the
fantasy.
South, dude. We all moved to the South.
It's a
And it got
fantasy.
bad.
Fantasy talk.
Yeah, you
Fantasy
guys,
dog.
you guys live in Confederate states. I'm still repping the Union super hard.
Yeah, what you doing up there, you Yankee? You
Yeah.
damn Yankee.
I'm actually
the
about to
hell
move
out of
into an
there.
apartment that's called the Yankee. Pretty
Ew.
bad name.
Ew.
The Yankee,
Yankee?
dude.
Love to get
Yankee.
rid of. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, easy there. Easy.
You guys are getting testy tonight, huh?
Listen. I mean,
One
our
too many ranch waters.
our great governor just put an end to killing babies as well.
You guys are
Come on.
fucked.
Come on.
Don't
Hey,
clap
6
for
weeks. 6 weeks and 1 day, that baby's coming out. That baby's coming
Hey.
out.
that. Just
If
fantasy.
you
talk.
want to kill babies, you can do it 3 states over.
Yes,
That's
sir.
Hell
right.
yeah, baby.
You drive.
That's right.
You drive north. If you
Or
wanna
in
commit
fact
that
drive
crime.
south and be an illegal alien down
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
Hell
Or
yeah.
drive south.
have you guys started to conceptualize the idea of moving to a new place and then trying to impose your political view on a state that it's like,
Yeah.
right away when you get there you're like, everything is wrong here and I want to spread my ideas. I want to make
Yeah.
sure that everybody down here is thinking exactly how I think, and I know that I'm new here, but I have a
Well,
lot of things to
I
say.
feel like
I
Texas
came in
might-
and agreed right away. I was like, this is the place for me.
Yeah.
You walk into Texas and you're like,
This is it.
yeah, everything that's going on here is like exactly my
I'm buying what you're selling.
Honestly, the thought
Cowboy
of
boots and guns, baby.
yeah, I just think of storming the Capitol building on a daily regular, dude. Ever since I moved down here.
January 6th, it should be a national holiday.
Put it in the calendar. Put it in the calendar.
I just think of storming the Capitol, dude. I train on my steps outside.
Yeah, I've been doing my marches. I've been marching real hard, making sure my legs get all tuckered out by the end, so I know I'm good. And I
Yeah.
know how to march. Like the left, right thing we were talking about
And
earlier.
also, you know what? It feels good to know that I'm several more states away from Colin Kaepernick. I'll tell you that much
oh my
too.
God.
I can't stand it,
The
dude.
further away, the better.
If you guys had to infiltrate a radical group, which one would you want to join? as like an
Which one
undercover
am I not in?
Yeah.
Which ones do I not have membership cards to?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me roll through my Rolodex.
What outfit don't I have in my closet for these groups, brother?
The one I want to infiltrate and then stay in is the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
Infiltrate, stay, and partake.
Infiltrate, get my ideas shut down and converted.
Hell
I would
yeah,
wanna
baby.
infiltrate probably QAnon. I would
Oh,
want to
yeah.
get
Be
my
pretty
way to the
cool.
top of QAnon and then
Yeah.
go.
It'd be cool to
Wake
infiltrate a
up.
computer. Like you're going through all the wires and the Wi-Fi and the cloud, and you're inside that.
Yeah, you're just not understanding the question. You're like, I
Yeah.
want to be inside of a computer.
Yeah, because when you infiltrate QAnon, you're gonna have to go into the message boards and that's going to be the most fun part. You probably go into the USB port or probably the power jack. And
your idea of it is just everybody's sitting there like
bro.
with computers.
Yeah.
Like everybody's on a computer.
you're going to be translated into a line of code, and you
I don't know,
will be
like
infiltrating.
I guess like what
on.
group would I want to infiltrate? Like it would be chill to like pass through like a MacBook, you know?
Yeah.
A wall of code, dude. Keanu Reeves and Matrix 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
go
that
into,
should
like,
have been the
the
current event.
servers.
That should have been the current event.
Matrix
4.
3, Matrix 4.
It'll be unreal,
I mean,
dude.
we need a random thing to talk about. Do you want to just talk about the Matrix really briefly?
Yeah, we can
I
talk
mean-
about the Matrix.
Because I will talk about like the new Matrix movie doesn't look that good, but like the first Matrix movie, like when I saw that as a little kid, it like
Mind
fucked me up.
blowing.
I was like, oh, holy shit, like what is going on? This is like a new type of like afterlife type level thinking anxiety that was not aware might be a possibility. You know what I mean?
I like
what-
the Fortnite character that they have in it. I like the way everything kind of moves in slow mo, and it's none of it really makes any sense. That's kind of what I love the most, dude. But I will agree with you, Cole. The trailer did not excite me the way I thought it was going to excite me, and I would be sad if it does kind of turn it like just kind of shit on the legacy. But let me just say the third one ain't that great anyway. They didn't necessarily end off on the best foot anyway last time. But another thing, Action Bronson rapped in a rap song one time in a rap verse that he almost landed a role in the new Matrix, or might have landed a role in the new Matrix. So be prepared to see his now not chubby ass anymore, now fit, unitized ass in a trench coat and maybe some sunglasses, doing flips and shit. Dude,
He would look amazing.
Movie
sweet.
that
He would
give
look
that
amazing.
movie
Dude, like,
$1 billion at the box office if Action Bronson's flipping around.
no, but dude, I'm thinking like it's like
Shit.
really bad CGI. He's just like
Yeah.
basically like rotating.
Just T-posed.
Dude,
Action. They just clip him on UFC in the fucking movie.
dude, yeah.
He's literally just like
Yeah. It's like
Action.
everything
like
else looks
dodging
good.
bullets.
Everything else looks good, CGI wise, slow mo, and all the shit. And then for Action Bronson, it's like straight out of Steven Seagal movie, and he's just kind of like
Him just cropped
so
out
shitty.
terribly.
Just so shitty, just crunching knuckles with his fingers and shit. Dude,
He would,
yeah, dude, you just smack the gun out of the way.
Oh,
Dude,
Just like
oh, dude.
he's rapping the whole
God.
time.
yeah, it's him.
Dude.
Him scoring it would be sick. That'd be kind of cool.
Dude, I
Just
think
watching it.
every day since my dad first saw the first Matrix, he has like done his best to be Neo. Like I think he's done
Neo.
everything he can.
Neo.
Neo.
Oh, I think it's Neil.
Yeah, Neo.
It's like, who's Neil? Is that
Yeah,
the
if his
accountant?
name
Is
was
that the
Neil,
accountant?
They're
Yeah.
like Neil. Like Neil, you have to stop Agent Smith, Neil.
Red pillar, blue peel. Neil.
Neil.
Oh, actually, no. I said Neil because I think someone in my family said that one time and it stuck as a joke. And then I actually
okay.
just said it as a
Yeah.
real thing though. Like I actually said Neil.
The Mandela effect. That's what's happening to you,
Yeah.
bro.
We'll see how the movie goes. It's cool that they got the actor from he played the new Dr. Manhattan in The Watchmen, the new Watchmen HBO series, and then he's also in that Candyman movie that just came out.
Oh, the dude that fucked in.
I forget his name. It's like something.
He was on Black Mirror. He
Yeah,
fucked
he's
his
been
friend.
on Black Mirror. Yeah. He's a
I
good.
can't remember his name.
He's a good actor.
That's
so.
hey, speaking of Black Mirror, is the Matrix just like Black Mirror?
Black Mirror before Black Mirror.
Yeah, like the Matrix is just Black Mirror.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 So what we're getting is that
Sure.
the Wachowski sisters should sue Black Mirror.
Yes.
Okay.
Chowski. Hell yeah, dude.
So that was Matrix talk.
That was Matrix talk.
What did we
That's cool.
even
That's cool,
choose
man. That's
for
cool,
the
man.
random?
Well, I thought that for this segment we could just kind of like catch up with each other, but we've kind of been sharing some
Yeah,
anecdotes.
yeah.
I don't know if you want to tell a story from since I saw you guys last weekend.
Oh yeah, I actually do. I do.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
cool. I'll share
So-
one too. Okay, yeah, no, you're right. I'll go ahead first.
No,
yeah,
no.
you go. No,
Yeah,
I'll go.
Okay, but yeah, wait, I'll go actually.
So Friday night, what was that? 2 nights ago.
Last week I started hanging out with. Sorry.
No, because this thing that happened that was so funny.
So hilarious, dude.
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
Did
Are
not
you gonna
break
go ahead
character.
and go?
I did not break character there, and just for the record, I did
Drew,
not.
did you want to tell your story?
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Don't hurt yourself.
I was waiting for you to interrupt, Sam, because
I
you
was
were the last
done.
one
Yeah,
that
you
didn't.
go ahead.
But yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
Friday night
But
we
here,
went out
so
to
I
the
have a new
bars.
story here that I think might go kind of crazy, dude.
Let me hear.
The racism is real down here, dude. I know we've been joking a lot, and it just makes me really want to storm the Capitol building. I just can't get it off my mind.
I'm
That's
having
it.
the biggest case of deja vu right now.
All right, finish your story. And Drew, you can actually go. I'm done.
Oh, I can't. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
I'm
thank
giving
you.
you permission. I'm giving
Oh,
you
appreciate
permission.
it, dude. Yeah, that's great. I don't even know if I want to say it anymore.
I want.
The room with the internet.
Yeah, I got the fat router in here, bitch.
Is that the story?
No.
You took the room with the internet.
Friday night, we
I
went out
took
to
it.
the bars,
I took
motherfuckers. Listen, we went to the bars. This is what happened. We were like, we're gonna make friends tonight because we need to make friends, and we're gonna be
need
lonely here
friends.
unless we don't make friends. And we go out, we go to Rainy Street, and then we find our way to 6th Street, the infamous street in Austin. And we go to a bar where there's a jet ski, and you might have seen a picture of me and Ethan on the jet ski together, having a great time there, just enjoying ourselves. And we happen upon 2 fine ladies, and we're talking with them, and we're asking them what's up, and they just got to Austin as well, and they're newbies here, and they're like, blah, 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 we're only going to be blah, blah, blah. We get to chopping it up, and Ethan's having good rapport with one of the ladies,
The woman.
and with the woman.
She said she liked my accent. I had no idea what the fuck she was talking about.
No clue.
And then they go, all right, we're gonna go to the bathroom, but like we should just like go the whole night together. Like, let's just have a whole night together. It could be fun. You know, we just met, and we're like, yeah, go to the bathroom, sure. And I think we waited maybe 30, 45 seconds.
Oh, I think you're gonna say minutes, bro.
I thought you were gonna say 30 minutes.
Yeah.
They were in there taking the fattest dump of all time. They forced our hand. They forced our hand.
I mean, it took 30, 45 seconds before Ethan suggested, let's leave.
Now that sounds like that I was, and this does happen. I do get nervous when I'm in situations with ladies that I am courting, okay? But this was not a situation like that. Who knows? Maybe subconsciously that's what it was. But they had divulged to us that they were moving from Austin to Colorado in 2 weeks or whatever the hell it was. And like Drew was saying, the whole point of the trip was to find some friends. And maybe we could have found friends for the next 2 weeks, but I was weighing the options, the risk versus reward of hanging out with these 2 chicks that we had just met for 2 weeks. And what's the point of that? I don't know. I don't know.
So
Maybe
fucking dumb. You self-sabotage yourself.
I do that. I mean, I'm known to do that. I am talking.
But either way, Ethan says that, and me and Natalie look at each other, and we're like, yeah, let's leave.
So
And
you
we
guys
ditched
still
them.
have no friends?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
we
those
have no
chicks,
friends.
dude.
Okay.
Fuck those
Yeah.
chicks.
No friends at all.
Fuck 'em.
They were so nice, like so.
Yeah, that's pretty weird that you guys didn't just wait for them and then like hang out with them. Like, even if like the
Yeah.
point that Ethan was trying to make was like they're leaving in 2 weeks, so like fuck it, like they're not gonna be our friends anyways. Like, you could still have a really fun time with them and like have like a great evening, and then like
Yeah.
potentially like make friends that like even though like they live in a different state, like you can still be friends with them.
I didn't
Right.
think about that. Huh.
Yeah, dude, you just
He
gotta
doesn't
think
think
about,
too far ahead.
you just have to think
Mm.
about the future as just being so fucking sick, because like I love potential, dude. Like, there's so much opportunity for amazing things to happen.
We should Weekly.
Yeah, we totally didn't do that.
Yeah, weekly. We should
Yeah.
put up on the board a friend counter. How many friends we've actually made at the moment?
I would love to see that.
I'm gonna say 0.5 because I would say we got about 2.25 out of both of them of a full friend.
I was gonna say -2 because they
Yeah.
probably
Sounds like
hate
you
us
guys
now.
lost.
That
You guys
that
really
hate
haven't
us.
lost friends.
Hey, I
You
told
guys
him
made
about the
2 friends and
podcast. I
lost
told
them.
him about the podcast. I told him I was talking like, hey, who knows?
Chatting them up,
Maybe
baby.
they hear this. Maybe they hear this.
They
and
might.
Get my explanation.
Okay,
So
now
we'll
you
see.
really fucked up because you told 2 girls that you do a podcast and they still wanted to hang out with you, and then you ditched them.
Hey, dude, that's life, bro. I'm just fucking living, dude. I'm making decisions how in the moment, bro. I'm just
Hell
making
yeah.
decisions. That's how to do it, dude. I'm not
Also,
thinking.
dude,
You
like
think I'm
everything happens
thinking?
for a reason. You guys might have been killed that night by those girls.
Oh yeah, dude.
They
Who
probably were
knows?
gonna harvest your liver or
Your
spleen or
organs,
whatever.
dude.
You know
Sell
what?
them on
They
the black
were-
market.
They were a little bit too nice. They were too nice.
No, they were
That's-
nice. What we did to them probably isn't the nicest, and that isn't usually like how I like to carry myself. Apologies to those 2 fine ladies. But sorry, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
here I'll tell a story. I'm looking at my pictures because I want to think of what we've been up to since you guys left. Want me to just talk about what I did yesterday?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Oh, there's this really cool story that just popped up. Let me.
What is it?
Just now,
What
I
is it?
just thought of it.
Yeah, no, it just popped up. Yeah, but keep going in the meantime. I'll find it.
okay. So.
Oh no, it's right here. Hold on. Let me see.
Can you send me it?
Yeah. Wait, I'll just send you it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, but
I'll
actually,
read it.
there's a new one here.
There's an even newer, better story.
Yeah, no, this one.
Oh
This
my
one's about.
God.
This one is about Afghanistan. Yep.
Oh,
my story isn't even going to be that interesting, like, because literally, like, yesterday I told Colin and our other homies that this weekend I wanted to get into some trouble. I wanted to get into some mischief, not like actual trouble. Like when I tried to explain that to somebody, they're like, you want to get into trouble? And I was like, it's more like metaphorically, like I just want to get up to some fun shit.
Josh around.
Me and my little brother, we went to the Buckeyes game. That was pretty chill. Tailgate was fun. Saw some friends from high school there.
Shitty game though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then we went
pretty
to
shitty.
Matt and Sean's. We were chilling with some optometrists for a while. That was really interesting. I actually talked to a man who claims to have summited 4 mountains in his life.
Fuck
That's
that
super
guy.
bad. You guys, no, that's super bad joke. It was Michael Sayer. You guys aren't picking that up.
I thought that was an actual dude. I was like, fuck
I
that
actually- I met a
guy.
man who has claimed to have climbed 4 mountains. That was super interesting.
Is
Then we went
that
out to the
super
bars.
bad?
Yeah, that's super bad.
When he's trying
Now
to
he
pretend like he
gets
was
it.
at the
Yeah.
adult party.
Yeah. But then we went to the bars, and then we had so much fun, and then that was it.
Oh, hell, dude. I have a boner from that story.
Isn't that a sick story though, Loki?
Hell
Dude,
yeah,
sounds
dude.
like a good day. Hanging out
Yeah,
with the
it
bro.
was-
How's your bro doing?
Sounds like you got into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I mean,
You should have been
I kinda
arrested.
Just did like my classic, like I got really drunk and just like was being the most annoying person in the world, probably to some degree. So I got into some trouble.
Hell
But
yeah,
Quinn is
dude.
good. My little brother is good.
So were you
Good.
hungover the next day though?
Yeah, I'm still hungover right now.
Still hungover into the?
Yeah.
Or wait, you're talking about yesterday? Oh yeah.
I was hungover both days. I did a jersey swap last night though. I was wearing a bucket hat and this guy had a cowboy hat on, and I did a jersey swap. We took a picture. It was pretty sick. I've done that
Nice.
twice now in that bucket hat. No big deal.
So that would just be a hat swap then.
That was the most trouble that I got into, was the jersey swap. I'm not gonna lie. That was like
Hat swap.
pretty
That's-
troublesome.
The hat swap.
Yeah, the jersey swap. Yeah.
The hat
Yep.
swap.
Right. The
Hat
hat.
swap.
The hats that you exchanged hats.
But speaking of being hungover, top
Yep.
2, flop 2 of hungover activities. I think this
Yes,
is a really
sir.
good topic.
I already know you're number one.
Say what you think my number 1 is.
Aperol spritzies.
Okay, that's not. But we got some spritzers today, dude, and you better believe I was F. Scott Spritz Gerald on the sticks over at Town Hall. No, my number 1 is my top number 1 of hungover activities is eating an everything bagel.
Mm,
And then number 2 is having sex.
perfect, dude. Hell yeah.
That's
Ah,
it.
That's really cool. That's so
Does the bagel come before or after the fornication?
They're separate. They're separate but equal things. The bagel is only my number one because like
No, I'm
I
saying,
want
do
the
you eat the
bagel.
bagel before coitus or after coitus?
Probably after.
Do you
okay.
fuck the bagel? Is that the
If
whole
you're
point
into
of
that.
getting the bagel?
If you're into that, yeah.
You can do that. You can
Some
do
cream
that.
cheese in the
I
some
don't
cream
kiss. I don't
cheese in the
kiss and
middle.
tell. I don't kiss and tell when it comes to
Ooh.
everything bagels.
Ooh, dude. That's got me acting up.
All right,
All right,
Sam,
that's a good top two.
yours?
First, dude, I haven't been hungover in like a year and a half to begin with. So before it had to be just smoking copious amounts of reefer is number one. Number two, a nap. Sleeping into
Going
like
back to bed.
just waking up and going straight back to bed. And just absolutely wasting a whole day to sleeping and recovering.
All right, my top one of things I would like. Well, it's not so much things I would like to do. It's like I just want to be around a group of people that are also hungover as shit as me, and we can share stories from the night before and just fucking cackle it up, and that's just a good time. If you're all together in pain at the same time, it makes it a little bit less terrible. And two would just be just fried chicken, any type of fried chicken or like greasy shit, but like shove like a shit ton of Excedrin into the chicken. So like I can't notice it when I eat it. I'm like a dog.
Like a dog.
Yeah, like a dog taking its medicine, but it's Excedrin. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right, my top two is like just finding everything that you lost like from the night before, or just like picking your life up. Maybe you made some poor decisions. You gotta figure that out. That's number one. Number two is smelling your gooch cheddar.
Ooh.
And getting a bit of the humble pie.
Top two.
That's your top two. I can't believe nobody just picked drinking more.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm a bitch though. Like I'm a pussy. Like when I'm hungover, I'm hung the fuck over. I couldn't even think.
Nobody picked coffee
more.
and nobody picked just drinking more. That's interesting.
I'll do bottom
just like
two
a glass
then.
of water. Okay,
Bottom
what's your bottom two?
Drinking more is one of them.
No.
And then shooting up heroin.
Yeah, not
Usually
something
doesn't
you want
work.
to do. Not something you want to do.
That's true. Yeah.
I just think it just really just gives you the spins, and it doesn't
really mix well.
No.
My bottom two would be when you're so hungover that you can't really move or think. You're just kind of staring off into space at the wall, and the wall doesn't move. It's just kind of watching paint dry, and you're just like, I want to just die. Like I wish I
want to die.
I just don't want to be around. That's when you're looking up and you feel that hollow feeling and you're just staring at the wall. So that's bottom one, staring at the wall. Bottom two would probably be, this sucks because like sometimes you need the kick in the ass in the morning. Like say there's people bumping music and like it's back in your college days and each morning you're waking up and getting going again. I would hate to hear like loud music or anything that's like, or like bright lights. Like if your blinds can't hide all of the sun,
yeah,
then you're in trouble. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My bottom two is like doing homework or like schoolwork or just like writing. Like try to, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
that sounds terrible.
Writing an essay, something I feel like I never did if I was hungover, and then maybe like gambling. Number two,
Gambling.
Yeah,
What an odd thing.
Playing craps on the street corner with my homies.
Yeah, rolling dice in the bathroom.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say like top two or flop two. My bottom two. I would just say like walking, like having to like walk somewhere. If like you're hungover as fuck and like you have to walk somewhere, that fucking sucks. And then I would say the other one would be like similar to like what Ethan was saying, or I guess kind of what you were saying, Drew, like picking yourself back up, like getting your life back together, but in like a bad way, just like being filled with anxiety about probably
Where
something that
everything
was
is.
super minuscule from the night before, but like convincing yourself like, oh shit, like I did all this fucking shit last night and like what the fuck's going on? Like I'm a piece of shit. Stuff like that. Basically just Sunday scaries, anxiety.
Dude,
Having anxiety.
Yeah, Sunday scaries. Honorable mention is yanking one out, bro. If you wake up and you can just fucking bust it up. I mean, Cole, you said sex. It's the same thing. So yeah, if you could send a rope out to your ceiling, that's good.
Yeah, I like to fuck my mater fleshlight right when I wake up from a nice hangover.
I have an honorable mention, and it's like not good or bad. It's somewhere in between, and it's just sweating.
Yeah.
Like sweating, you kind of need to do it to get the shit out, but it also feels so gross on top of the already thick layer of gross that's on you.
The gross on top of the gross.
Honorable mention, FaceTiming a loved one and just being like so annoying and being like, I'm just hungover.
Dude, sometimes though, when you're hungover and you're feeling yourself, like you feel like you're a little extra funny in the morning.
Yeah.
And you can like
I was funny today.
be a little
when I
more
FaceTimed
sociable.
people.
That kicks in when like you're around the group too. Like if everybody's hungover around you, like everybody's a fucking comedian.
A goofball. Just goofing around.
Getting the sillies. That'd be a top
dudes
two.
Goofing, dude.
Getting the sillies.
Yeah, just new boot goofing.
Hell yeah.
Well, we did it. This is the Zoom cast. This is the Zoom episode.
I'm pretty good.
I kind of liked it. So
yeah, I thought this went well.
This is going to be the new format moving forward.
I cannot wait for the new fantasy talk segment. Yeah. I think it's going to be big for us. Going to open up a lot of new avenues, personal avenues.
Should we just, for the time being, replace the real section with fantasy talk?
Sure.
I'm down.
And then when the football season's over, we'll go back to real, or we'll think of something else.
Because if we're being real, the real section and like the rant section, they blend at some point. And like today, we were talking football across all the segments. So if we,
and like everything that I just said today is like, it's all just like fantasy chirping.
Fantasy.
I don't think that like Drew's like a bad guy and
or like the ugliest dude you've ever seen or anything.
No, that's what I said about Cole, but I don't mean that either.
No, I know.
When Drew said that I'm ugly and have no self-worth, that was like he's just mad because like Nick Chubb scored 16 points.
It was just an Instagram DM is all. It was just something on Instagram.
Which is like I'm not actually on Instagram anymore. So but that's cute that you would, want to DM me.
Yeah, dude. We're on a hiatus.
I'm actually so stoked to get back on Instagram on Wednesday and
fool around.
Yeah.
It'll decrease your self-worth even more.
Yeah, because my self-worth is skyrocketing right now.
Right.
Right,
but like how much is skyrocketing to you?
How can I do like some egotistical things really fast?
You can maybe take ayahuasca and then get back to
Yeah, I think that's the only way.
Whatever.
All right, brothers. I mean, at this point, like we can just cut off the audio and the video. Like I don't think we need to like.
No, it doesn't matter. No.
Or is this? Did I just reveal that I'm not who I say I am?
Did you just reveal that editing exists? Okay, wait, but here's the end of the episode. Drew, say it.
Fuck you guys. Glad we're still doing this.
Episode 33.
Follow us, Real Handsome, on YouTube, rh.pod, social media.
Show your mom. Show your mom.
Show your mom. Show the girls at the bar that you meet that you ditch 30 seconds later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Handle yourself like a gentleman.